Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. How's everybody? Hi, Sheila. Chance is here with me. Yes, he is. Of course. Getting his 15 minutes of admiration by the world. If you stand back a little bit, they can see you. And you cannot have my coffee. You cannot have my coffee. Happy Friday to you as well. Where is everybody today? They must be off having fun somewhere. Hi, Nuit. He is a handsome boy. He agrees. He agrees with that assessment. He does. He definitely agrees, don't you? Let's clean up your face before we put the camera on you, huh? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Tracy. Okay, so now you can see us both. And my coffee. So here he is, all for the being admired. He loves to be admired. I don't know why he does this. He has done it for ages. Wants to be right here. He always heads this direction where the camera is. He always points that way. It's crazy. Hi, Marilyn. It's crazy. Charlie's in on the table in the other room. Yeah, so it's been crazy around here. How about you? How are you doing? I'm having a little Americano. Having a little Americano. A little get my caffeine going. Hi, Nancy. Hey, Dorothy. Hello, hello. Hi, Nanette. Good to see everybody. Hi, Sheila. How many times do I need to say hi to Sheila? 3 or 4, right? Of course. Hi, Cindy. I keep seeing her name, so I keep saying, hello, hello, hello. I have on my my so-called ugly Christmas sweater today because my granddaughter said it was ugly Christmas sweater. I like it, so I'm going to wear it. I like it, so I'm going to wear it. Ugly or not. Hi, Lori. Yep, this is Chance laying up here today. Hi, Nanette. Hi, Tracy. Got lots of Tracys in the house. Hi, Joan. I got your card. I'm going to show it today. Hi, Kimberly. Candy and Gail. Hello, hello. Hi, Amber. I'm going to show you your happy mail today. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, so good to see you all. Hi, Sarah Ann. Have you been here before, Sarah Ann? I don't recognize your name. Welcome. Hello, Arabella's Heart for Book Art. Arabella. Arabella, where are you? Are you in the United States or somewhere else? Linda. We're just chatting until people get here. We're just chatting until people get here. Oh, well, Sarah Ann, welcome to the chat. I'm so glad you decided to comment and chat. Good. Hi, Tori. Good to have you here. Nobody bites in this. Oh, you're in the Netherlands, Arabella. I probably asked you that 4 times by now. One of these times I'll remember it. One of these times I'll remember it. Hi, Sherry. So good to see everybody. Yeah, Joan the Minky is here. Anyway, Charlie is in on the table, and Chance is in here to greet everyone. He's the glad-handing welcoming committee, aren't you? Can you hear him purring? He's just purring up a storm. Hi, Joyce. Oh, good. You might get to hear it for the whole time. Okay, Arabella, thank you. There's Annette. I know Annette is from that part of the world as well. Netherlands, right, Annette? Hi, Mickey. Good day to you. It's been a crazy week here this week. I know. Shocker. Most of them are crazy, aren't they? And Chance is getting his dutiful scratches because that is what he should get, right? He is just purring up a storm. I just hope he doesn't adjust anything. Lay on a keyboard or anything like that, because sometimes he does. Oh, and that's in Sweden. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I can't keep straight where you guys are from. We have several viewers from Netherlands. Yeah. Doesn't he have a snotty look on his face sometimes? You're too close to the camera. Camera can't focus on you that close up. I don't know why he keeps inching over to the camera. Oh, you can take a car ride to the Netherlands. Ah, gotcha. And that's in Sweden. It's just so much fun for me to get to know where everybody's from. I know Dorothy's in the UK. I hope you're doing okay, Dorothy. Nanette's in the Netherlands in her head. Speaking of, I got a Christmas letter from a good friend of mine the other day, and I read it, and I mean, I should read I don't have her permission to read it, but I should read the letter to you. It's all about what they did in January and February and the trip they took in March, and they took a cruise down the Danube, and then in April they went, I don't know, they went to some other country, and they did this thing and they did that thing, and I'm like, I was just, I mean, I'm reading this letter and I'm like, my mouth is just hanging open, because I'm like, really, how in the world did they get that accomplished this year? And then at the end of the letter, she says something like, of course, this is all just a figment of my imagination. Those weren't her words, but similar sentiment. And I'm like, okay, you totally got me. Because, I mean, she had me hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. That whole thing. Yes, she did. I don't know, Gail. It's a mystery, isn't it? Usually my memory is pretty good about stuff like that, but I have to kind of see people see their names in chat for a while, because sometimes the screen name, I can't remember who they are. And I do like to call people by their name if they want to be called by their name. Let's see. Who else? Anybody else come in that I missed so far? Hi, Linda. Dorothy's doing fine there. Went out for the first time in 12 weeks. Well, you went out. No matter where you went, you got out. I am glad for you. I am so glad you are a creative soul, Dorothy. Whoop. Don't rub your head on the camera. Because I truly think if I were not a creative person, this whole... And I know we're in two different parts of the world, but I do believe this whole thing would have driven me totally crazy. Somebody was talking the other day, well, I've heard it several times, about people dealing with the whole pandemic thing by drinking, which I really can understand. And, how much alcohol consumption there has been during this time. I'm glad I'm a creative person. Lord knows what I would have done if I hadn't been. Yeah, he is. Cindy says Chance is ready for his close-up, Mr. DeVille. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Just reading chats for a little bit. It was good, Joan, wasn't it? You can borrow that anytime. It's a good idea. I mean, I read that thing she had me from the get-go on that letter. Hook, line, and sinker, man. I'm just going through. I didn't know they did that. And I'm fairly good friends with her. Not super close, but, fairly good friends. And I'm like, how in the world did they do all that traveling, this year of all years? Yeah. Scandinavian. Okay, that's great. Hi, Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society. Barbara, I want to know sometime I want to know where that name comes from. I want to know where that name comes from. Are you lagging? I'm watching on my phone as well as all this, and the phone doesn't seem to be lagging, so I don't know. Might have to reload, Cindy. Anybody else lagging? Dorothy's lacking inspiration, but she can try it. Well, you may lack inspiration, but you have supplies. Step one, you got to have the supplies. Sometimes you just got to move your hand, you know? Hey, Becky, I got a card from you I'm going to show today. Thank you. Hi, Sherry. Oh, now Siri's going to talk to me. Shocker, it didn't talk to me. Okay, don't show your parts, your nether parts. Hi, Kasha. Don't show your nether parts to the world, okay? I am really sorry if you get a shot of cat butt, but there's just only so much I can do to keep him from flashing the world. Okay, Barbara. Okay. That'd be great. Yeah, if you're lagging, you might want to reload. Yes. Oh, you're making me so cat hairy. You're making me so cat hairy. So anyway, all right, I'm going to put him in the other room here in a little bit. Charlie apparently doesn't want to come out and talk. He's just being obnoxious. He's so rough sometimes. You wouldn't think a cat head could be that rough. But he does. He's like, he like head butts me. We got butts at both ends of this cat. A real butt and a head butt. So Becky's making embossed papers and adding rub and buff on top. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Anne. That's neat. A few seconds here and there of interruption video. Oh, yes. The studio needs to be cleaned from top to bottom and vacuumed. Quit rubbing your face on my stuff. Quit it. Yes. Okay. So let's get started, and then I'm going to put him away for the moment. Now he's got his tail. His tail is also lethal. And I know this is hard to believe, but I have Post-it notes. I have to take them all down when Race comes home. I have Post-it notes along the bottom of my computer where I'm doing this. So he's flipping his tail and flipping my notes. Because it's just easier to have the notes there than to have to dig for them, you know what I mean? For real, Barbara, that's right. She says she always laughs when her iPhone, iPad, and laptop are all in 3 different legs. Well, here's the thing. It's cool when you got 3 devices to watch on, because you can watch 3 different things. Right? Is Joycey here? Hi, Ami. Is Joycey here? Your tail. Yeah, he's a big cat. He's a big cat. He really is. Anyway, okay, so we're going to chat for a minute, just do introduction stuff, detail stuff, and then I'm going to put him in the other room. Anyway, so most of you know who I am. My name is Barb Owen, and this is Drama Free Friday. It is Drama Free Friday, although we're going to have Drama Free Friday on Thursday next week. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. But it's Drama Free Friday. Well, along with my sidekick, Chance. He's one of our sponsors. We have another sponsor in the other room, Charlie, who had a rough week. And then we have Muppet. She's our other sponsor. And Muppet is downstairs laying on her couch. Some of you saw the tree decorating. I would like to call it a stream. It was a very kind of nerve-wracking experience for me. Only because I'm not comfortable streaming from my phone, you know? It's too simple. It's too simple. I'm used to all of this stuff and these gadgets and these things that I know how to use, you know? And I'm used to all that. The phone was too easy. So I really got discombobulated with it. Anyway, we got the stream done. And I got the tree decorated. Okay, are you ready to go in the other room? No, not yet. I'm hoping he'll go in the other room and then be quiet. Anyway, so Drama Free Friday brought to you by the sponsors and HowToGetCreative.com, which is our online membership business. That doesn't even sound right, does it? It's our online membership. And it's where we have many dozens of creative arts videos at HowToGetCreative.com. We have different levels of membership. Hey, Janet. It is not through Patreon or any of the other, it's not through YouTube or Patreon or anything. It's our own thing. So anyway, you're all invited to check it out. If you're not a member, we have different levels of membership. We have a $1 trial that goes for a month, monthly membership, and also VIP members. And all that information is on. No spoilers. Okay, Sherry. All that information does come on when you check out Become a Member. If you click on anything, which is all over the website about Become a Member, it'll take you to the spot and show you all the ins and outs. There are several people here who are VIP members that can tell you, and I don't know if we have any monthly members present or not, but I know that we have some of the VIP members. So if you have any questions about, whether they like it or not, they can answer those or tell you what they think. Hopefully it's all good. Anyway, I have a lot of fun with HowToGetCreative.com. I'm always putting out or working on new information. Hey, Jersey Laura. Tracy watched the decorating. The gingerbread men, they were really fun to do. They're super easy. All you need is I did those on stream long time ago. All you need is or the easiest thing to do is use a cookie cutter. That's what I used. And so they're super easy to do. Quit. You cannot have it till I'm done with it. He wants my cup because he likes coffee. You cannot turn your butt to the camera. You just can't. No, you just can't. You can just lay right there. Okay. So anyway, yeah, Drama Free Friday. We call it that because, there's just clearly there's too much going on in the world. There's just too much going on in the world. And we all need a break. And so that's one of the things that I'm here to do on Fridays is to give you a break. So you can come here and we can just do something, shoot the breeze. I tell a few stories. I do have a really good post office story for you. So we have a few stories sometimes. Sometimes I don't have any stories because I go brain dead. Hey, Kathy Arbor. And what else? Kathy Arbor has a membership on, I don't know. Kathy, is yours run through YouTube? I don't know. Anyway, Kathy is, if you want to learn how to paint, Kathy Arbor is the place to go. Just telling you. Hi, Christine. Hi, Janice. And Kathy Arbor paints all different kinds of mediums. And she does some incredible work. So, if you want to learn how to paint, check her out. And I'm sure she'll answer me here in a minute because I don't know. I think it's, yes, it's on YouTube. Okay. So you can go search for Kathy Arbor on YouTube and you'll find all that information. You're welcome. So, yes. Well, next on the list. Next Friday is, of course, Christmas because this is the 18th. So that's Christmas Day. I will not be streaming on Christmas Day, is my plan. It's my plan not to stream on Christmas Day because usually we will FaceTime. Usually I have people here. Of course, this year we have no people. We will have virtual people. And so we will be doing FaceTime celebration with our son and probably our granddaughter. They try to Last year they did too. They coordinated it so we could all FaceTime at the same time. I don't know how you do that. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. So, I don't know how you do that. Good for you, Annette. I'm glad that you have some great news. That's wonderful. I'm really happy for you. That is wonderful. No, it hasn't been all bad. It hasn't been an all bad year. In fact, a good challenge is to figure out or ask yourself or whatever, what blessings have come out of this year, you know? And so it's good because it gives you a different perspective, and that's very good. Chance is now going to take a bath. You see? I don't know if you can tell. Probably not. But he's now going to take a bath. He and Charlie, about 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the evening, will sit down on the floor just outside the door, right over here. They'll get over here. And they'll take synchronized baths. It's the funniest thing ever. They wash the same body parts at the same time. Go figure. I don't know. I don't get it. There you go. Yeah, so next Friday, Christmas Day, I'm not going to... Janet. Janet says one of her blessings is she has a good reason to avoid people. There's things about that I can understand. So anyway, not streaming on Christmas, which is Friday, my normal day, but I am streaming Christmas Eve night. You're all invited. Hello, Jan. Lady Jan. Hi, Linda. You're all welcome to join us. And I'm going to plan to stream around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Okay, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. That's kind of the plan. If it's going to be a different time than that, I will try to let you know through social media post. But we're going to kind of plan to go for in the neighborhood of 8 p.m. Eastern. And it will last, I don't know, it lasts as long as it lasts. Yeah, so anyway, what we do, okay, don't do that. He's trying to play with stuff. Let me move the keyboard before he upends something. And okay, we should be okay now. Sometimes he changes things on me. I digress, but one of the things he loves to do, I've told you this several times, he loves to watch my phone. He loves to watch my phone. It doesn't matter. At first it was cat games. That was the channel. And he loved, yeah, he's playing with my chapstick now. I don't know if you can see. See that chapstick back there, right here? Yeah, he's batting that around. See? Now he's like, no, I'm not going to do that now because you want to show me doing that, so I'm not going to do it anymore. That's how cats are, you know. They make liars out of you and all of that. Anyway, so what was I saying? What in the world was I saying? Janet likes the hunky UPS driver. That's different. That's different. I don't even know what I was saying before the cat interrupted me. Anyway, Thursday we're going to do a stream and we're going to make sweet petals. Okay? It's the same thing. Here's the deal, people. It's the same thing every year. It's the same sweet petal thing every year. I've done it for I don't know how many years. And it's going to be the same thing. So once you've seen it, you've seen it. And I'll give you the link to the recipe and the whole bit. However, if you want to come over and just have a place to hang out on Christmas Eve at 8 p.m., around 8 p.m. Eastern, come on over. Okay? And somebody said you were silly. Somebody said you were silly. They were right. So anyway, you're all invited. There's room enough for everybody. I will be streaming from my phone again, so we'll hope that I do a better job than I did last Saturday. Saturday was kind of pathetic. We got the tree decorated, however. And that was the kind of impromptu stream we did on last Saturday. And the stream, once I got it started and got sorted out, it went okay. But I do show you, one of the things that's good, I think, about that stream is I show you lots of ornament ideas. All of the ornaments that I put on the tree are paper, and they are from various classes or streams or whatever, but I didn't even know I had that many ornaments. Seriously, paper ornaments, didn't even know. And the garland is bits of fabric. And so, oh good, you are all welcome to be here. Yearly tradition with different conversations. That's true. Hi, Hermie. So anyway, that's next Thursday evening, but no stream on Friday. Schedule things also. I will stream on New Year's Day, which is the following Friday. So I will be here then. There is a stream hop going on all New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and so I'm not really technically part of the hop, but I will be streaming. So there will be plenty of things to do. This is all internet, providing the internet cooperates, right? So there's that. Okay. I don't know if I'm missing anybody. I'm on live chat. Am I missing anybody? Everybody's saying hi to Mary. Where am I missing Mary? Somehow. Oh, there she is. Hi, Mary. Okay. So let's put the cat away. Well, I probably should tell you about Charlie first before we go on. Charlie had a rough day on, well, he had a rough weekend. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday night was absolutely grueling with him. He was just miserable. It was awful. It was really awful. I was up with him till 3 or 3:30. I think I finally collapsed at 3:30 and went to bed. That was Saturday night. Sunday he was better, and but he still wasn't perfect. And so Monday he went back to the vet, so he spent another day in the vet on Monday. And and the vet called me, because you can't go in with him. That's a whole thing. I don't even want to go there. Anyway, the vet called me in the afternoon, and he says, well, he's ready to come home. I'm like, great. Well, what'd you find? They don't find anything. That's the problem. They don't find anything, because by the time I take him in, the problem has been alleviated, but it is grueling getting to that point, let me tell you. So we're now going into a different approach with him, and so we're attempting to take a proactive approach in keeping him comfortable. Now here's the deal. Cats, I've read enough and talked to enough people that pumpkin's supposed to be good for cats that have his problem. He will not eat pumpkin. He will not have any part of any of that. Guess who likes pumpkin? Dingleberry here. He loves. Hi, Barbara Clark. He loves the pumpkin. So he just dances a jig waiting for me to put it down. I keep offering it to Charlie, but he loves it. So anyway, Charlie's home, and he's had ever since then, he's had a much better week. He's much more comfortable. We are taking a different approach. As I said, we're working on balancing his body, and I think we're making progress. So there you go. But Chance, who doesn't really need the solution, is all about the solution. He just thinks it's great. So there you go. Okay, Charlie report. Over and done. All right, you have to go in the other room. Can you go in there and be quiet now? I'm going to put him away and then wash my hands, and then I shall be right back. So everybody, hang on for a minute. He's just purring up a storm. I'll be right back. So anyway, that is the sponsor report. You know, I'm just dealing with issues in a geriatric cat. That's all. Some days, some days it really sucks, man. Some days it really sucks. Anyway, I got some happy mail. So we're going to do that. Today's going to be kind of a catch-all kind of a stream. I don't know if Lena's here. Is Lena here? I have some stuff to show Lena. Just some inspiration for Lena and everybody. Yeah, so Christine says her dad feeds his dog pumpkin. It's supposed to really help, you know. Chance loves it. Charlie won't have anything to do with it. Charlie needs it. Chance doesn't. That figures. I haven't put tuna juice on it, Sherry, but I have put real stinky cat food. I'm thinking that would do it. Anyway, okay. Let's do happy mail, shall we? Let's do some happy mail. So what I have, first of all, I wanted to show you, I know I've shown you some of these, a couple of these, this one in particular. I think this is the only one I've shown you, but I wanted to show it to you again. This is from, hi Riri. I don't know if I said hello to you, Mary, but hi, Mary. And anybody that came in that I missed, it's good to see you guys. This is from a lady known as Happy Diane. And the reason I want to show this to you again is because it just has some of the best ideas. This is packing paper. You know, it's that funny packing stuff that it doesn't come in a lot of packages, but it does in some. And hi, Catherine. That's what we're on. That is what we're on, Catherine. But he won't take it, so I'm having to be creative with the. Yeah, we always won't go there. But anyway, but that's the protocol. That is the protocol. So anyway, I just think it's so cute because of these little envelopes that she folded up. It's so layered up with so many things. It has die cuts and these little envelopes that she made that are so stinking cute. And little bitty letters. Hi, Michelle. They're just so cute. So cute. Anyway, with just a note. And I mean, she goes all out on both sides, you know, die cuts and embossed things, and they're just beautiful. Anyway, I just wanted to show it to you, and little stamped hearts. I just wanted to show it to you again because of the ideas and trim. So it's really nice, beautiful. Another friend of mine sent this card to me, and this is a friend that actually lives in the same town with me, and she made these at a retreat that she did with some friends of hers. Now, she doesn't do much in the way with paper or any other sort of creative types of things like this. She's more creative with outdoor things, gardening and plants and all kinds of stuff like that. It's not that she can't do this. She does scrapbooks and, hi, Shu. She does scrapbooks and she does amazing things like that as well. And she does historical presentations. So she's a very creative person, but this is outside her comfort zone. And I just wanted to show it to you because it's so, there's something so interesting to me about how simple it is and the clean lines. And this was from, I don't know, something that they probably cut out of magazines or something. And then the, I don't know where she got the stamp, but her name is Marcia. Anyway, I just thought I would show it to you. So it was neat. Okay, I wanted to show you this. Many of you probably have seen these kinds of cards, but this was just a really cool card. I don't know if they have dies that do this sort of thing too or not, but it folds. It comes like this, you know, it's flat, and then it pops into a 3D kind of skating pond, and then you hook the little tabs in the side. But is that not the cutest thing? This looks like the kind of thing that Joan would do. Joan Smithies. This looks like the kind of thing she would do. But isn't that the cutest card? Those little skaters and everything just pop right into place. So cute. Anyway, so I thought I'd show you that. Okay, so those are those. This one is this came from a friend of mine in Colorado. It's not a handmade card, but I just thought the scene was beautiful. Look at those little bunnies. I mean, you can get ideas from any of these kinds of things, but I think those little bunnies are so cute. But really, really nice ideas whether it's a handmade card or one that is purchased. And then the ideas for snowflakes are always good. Like that. Hi, Gail. So, nice ideas for snowflakes as well. Okay, this one came from CB. CB, are you in the house? CB, are you in the house? I don't know if she is. CB made the naughty list. Do you know what I'm talking about? If you don't, you need to go, and if you're not watching or subscribed to Lena's channel, Miss Linux 2010, MISSLINUX 2010, Miss Linux 2010. You should watch. You should watch at least go over and watch the first part of the stream that was for December 18th, because it is hysterical. And CB, she's doing the naughty and the nice list. And CB, who is probably one of the nicest people on the planet, made the naughty list. So funny. So funny. Anyway, CB made this card. Otherwise known, she's known as Carol. Okay? Oh, and Janet made the... Yes. Janet made the naughty list. She was number 1 on the naughty list. That's right. Oh, shoot. There you go. Napkin wisdom from Lady Jan. She says, Barb, here's some napkin wisdom. Quote, if you don't believe in Santa, you'll get underwear. So anyway, if you guys have not subscribed to or watched Lena, please do. She has put so much into everything she's done this year. I mean, what the time she has spent on these streams and the things she has created since whenever she started recording these to go up for this month. Oh my gosh. I kid you not. She just leaves me speechless. She really does. Anyway, CB made this one, and God bless her for trapping all the glitter. Do you see this? Yeah, okay, anybody that ever glitter bombs me, you are never going to be my friend ever again in my entire life or your entire life. I'm just saying. Do not glitter bomb me. Or confetti bomb me. Do not do that. Now that I've said that, you'll do it, I know. But look at the stamp on the back. Isn't that pretty? What an elegant, beautiful card. Beautiful card. Anyway, that was from CB on the naughty list. CB on the naughty list. Okay, next up we have you made the list with your flamingo tree to Eileen. Oh. This is from Aunt Beck's Creations, Becky, and I haven't even read this yet. This is really cute. From Scott, Becky, and their son, from the dog, Bernadette, and the kitties, Piper, Cole, Sally, Howie, Callie, and Tippy. Becky, I don't even know how you keep those names straight. Honestly, I don't. But look, isn't this cute? Look at this. Look at this card. Look at all. So you've got Becky and Scott and their son. And then you have all the kitties and Bernadette the puppy. So cute. So stinking cute. Look at all those kitties on Scott. So stinking cute, Becky. I mean, really, it is just so cute. Becky is Aunt Beck's creation. She has a channel. Very, very talented, creative artist. If you don't follow her, you need to. There are so many people on here who are streamers, and you guys need to follow them. You do, really do. This is from Brenda Haley, who is Brenda 3G, I think is what her name goes by, her screen name. Yeah, Janet's going to try really hard to be on the nice list. Janet, give it up. You're never going to make it. Just saying. Oh, shoot. Oh, they're so darling. They're so darling. The gnomes that you did, Becky. And this is another one. This is watercolor, I believe. It looks to be watercolor to me. I mean, this is a beautiful piece. This is really beautiful. I can't even imagine how much time it took to do this piece. Yeah, Brenda Haley. But isn't that something that says Java on the cup with a paintbrush? So cute. That little owl. Yeah, so that's from Brenda. So adorable. Adorable. Such a cute card. Dorothy has a gnome like that from Sweden. Cool. And this came from Joan. Again, I've only opened them. I've only opened the, cut them open. I have not looked. I haven't looked yet. So this is from Joan. And she does the most. Okay, when you look at this card, you just have to start taking it in bit by bit by bit. So, I mean, it's big. It's a big card. What, 5 by 7? Let's see. No, almost 6 by 8 1/4. It's a big card. Okay, so when you look at it, it looks really cool. But let's look at it up close and personal. So, die cuts. These are, I'm assuming, enamel dots that are on here. I don't really know because I don't know some of my products. But look at the layering. Okay, look at the layering. I have no idea where these come from. I mean, they're three-dimensional, so it's not just that they're layered, but it's the same piece layered to give that dimension. You see what I mean? So it's the same thing. How do you do that? How do you do that, Joan? Don't know how you do that. How do you have all those same pieces? And look, it's a Charlie kitty. It's a Charlie kitty laying on the cat. I mean, it's all layered so that the tail is layered above the body, but then the presents are layered above the cat, and even the chair is layered. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you do that. And then in the background, you have this beautiful scene. Yeah, amazing. Barb from across the pond, I send you Christmas wishes and New Year hugs too. Love, Joan. And then on the back, there's a die-cut snowflake and a paw print. So amazing. I mean, okay, just take in the amount of time that took to create. Just take that in, people. Take it in. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. I mean, when you look at it like this, it's a neat card. But when you start really looking at it, wow. And then the inside, you know, the inside has a, it's a, you know, a separate, it's like a two-part card, you know. Yeah. I don't know how she does it. Digitally cut it. I can't, I don't know, Joan. Thank you, Joan. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So those are the cards that I have to show you. And then I have a package from Amber. So Joan uses a graphics program. Whew. I'll tell you. Amazing. Amazing. So this came from Amber, and so we're just going to pull it out. All I've done is open the package. I haven't done anything else. I just opened it. And so we're just going to go through it, okay? So we'll just take it one thing at a time. So these are Delusions inky things. And she has these fun little, I don't know what those are. I don't know what those are. They're not wax, but I don't know what they are. Oh, I wish I could see them too, Dorothy. Dorothy says she has a lot of Joan's cards. They are, I don't know. I don't know how you do it, Joan. I really don't. I really don't. Okay, so these are Delusions inky things. So, good. Oh, look at those. Different kinds of paper towels and baby wipes. Ooh, that one's got a really interesting texture. Look at those. Good for collage. So those are really neat. Who doesn't like to get somebody else's bits and things? So the labels on the front are what she used to make the stuff. Yep. So, Delusions inky things. That's what's in that one. Don't you love to listen to that? Joan says she uses a graphics program to carefully cut out the parts that she wants to layer. You have to know what you're doing, otherwise it won't layer properly. Well, suffice it to say, I would not do well with that. My brain does not think that way. I know. Some stuff she made. So Amber made this using Delusion spray or similar products. Okay. And this one has love on it. The first one had a swan on it. Can you hear Chance complaining? This one says love. And these are cool little bags. These are really neat little bags you use. These would be good to put in a journal too. The seals are stickers from Dollar Tree. Well, I'll be darned. My Dollar Tree reeks. It absolutely reeks. So I don't go in there. Yeah, I don't go in. Okay. So let's see what we have here. How cute is that? This looks like tape. This looks like tape. I will be using that in my journal. Look how cute these are. So they're little stamped tapes. How cute. Those are going right in my journal. You got some cute stamps going on there, Amber. Cute stamps. And more. Oh, I love the little bits and pieces of this and that. And I use stuff like this all the time in my journal. My poor journal has been sadly neglected for a couple of weeks. How cute is this? October of 2020, an ATC. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Butterflies. Yes. Oh, so cute. And then she knows how much I like butterflies. She knows how I like butterflies. Sorry, hang on just a second. I was just getting my... Okay. Just trying to straighten out my phone. So Amber knows how I like butterflies. Look, all this little stuff on here. There's a lot of time just in that. Aww. Uh-oh, there must be something in here. What is it? A tag? Let's see. There's got to be something in here. Is that a tag in there, Amber? I hope that I don't tear something up. I don't want to tear it up. Yep, it's something in there. Hold on. It's just stuck. Oh, look at that little tag with shells on it. And little tape for to pull it out. This looks like it might be one of those zines. I think it's what it is. Pretty. I love all the visual texture. Oh, cute. That's a really good idea for one of those zine type things, to have the little tags in the openings. Look how pretty they are. Nice job, Amber. So cute. So cute. And then tied up with a ribbon and a butterfly, a flutterby on the top. So cute. It is. Yeah, Amber says it was. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so those are all, and I'll put these all back together. I'm just going to stick them in the bag so I can keep things straight. So if you guys have not participated in the Creative Challenge, it's still open for you to do that till the end of this month. I hope you do. And I'm going to show you what I've been working on in the Creative Challenge arena here in a minute. Okay, let's get on through with this. This is a little bow seal. Cute. So cute. Oh, I love these. I absolutely love these. She sent these to me before. Yeah, she sent these to me before. And, or something similar. And they're just so... These work so well inside a journal. They work so well. So it's a 3D kind of thing. You can I put them in my journal and they don't crush or anything. I just love these. Thank you. Oh, look at the colors. If memory serves me right, these come from Dollar Tree. Is that right? I don't know. But they work so well inside a journal. They're great. And then these look like they might be stickers. We'll see. I won't get them all out. I'll just get out one or two. You know, if you guys came here to learn something today, it's not going to happen. Just saying. More than likely. These look like stickers or rub-ons. I'm not sure which. But there is a boatload of them in this little bag. Yeah, the butterflies are wonderful. Look at all those. Oh, there's flamingos. Oh, those are so pretty. Those are really cool. You have them stuck on your wheelchair? That's neat. Washi stickers. I'll be darned. Hi, Tara. Washi stickers. Wow, those are really great. I will love those. I love all those. I love everything. Okay, so we'll stick those back in this little baggie. Those little butterflies are so cool. Okay, here's another one. This one says Ephemera, some by Prima and some by Tim Holtz. And another one of those little seal things are really nice. Oh, Sheila, you're very sweet. You are very sweet. Okay, so we have ephemera. We have feathers. Some of these I've never seen. Oh, they're pretty. They're so pretty. Magic. Oh, I love that one. Use your wings. Creativity takes courage. Those will be great on the front of a journal. Wander. I can do that in my mind, if nothing else. Genuine. Believe in yourself. Those are really cool. I have never had any of these, so that's really nice. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, there's a clear butterfly. Can you see it? Look. Clear. Some more butterflies. Oh, these are wonderful. I love this kind of stuff. Little flowers with in gold. Woo! Blind you. More flowers. It's a good thing Mariottier's not here. She'd be taking all these right away from me because she likes all this stuff too. Some reproduction calling cards. More butterflies. Oh, sorry about the cat in the other room. He's having an absolute virtual... No, not virtual. He's having a real cow in the other room. Riri says she's amazed at the caliber of humans in the craft community. True. Look how pretty this would be. That would be pretty tinted with transparent or translucent markers, wouldn't it? Oh, that's pretty. Those are just really beautiful. Fearless. Yep, got to be fearless these days, don't you? I do have this one. I have that one. Most of these I don't have. Well, that's really fun. I don't know how you did it, Amber. I don't know how you sent me all the things I don't have. It's really cool. Thank you. I know Mary's here, but but not here. She's here in the chat. She's just not here in my studio. That's what I meant. Oh, those are really nice. Amber, you are too kind. You are too kind. And here's one more of these little things. Black ink is archival. The rest of the ink is distress oxide. The paper is Canson mixed media and some copy paper. And another one of those really cute little sticker things. Look. Look at that little sticker thing. Those are cute. Oh, the flowers reminded you of the ones that I talked about my dad. Yeah, for real. For sure. Oh, some great stuff in here to use. Again, all these things are really wonderful to use in my journal. So, more butterflies. Look at those more butterflies. Really nice. Those are really pretty. I don't know how you did that, but those are really pretty. Oh, look at this one. These are beautiful, Amber. You must have been one busy girl. Look how pretty these are. Just, you know, just subtle things to put in my journal. Oh, these will all go in my journal. And more butterflies. These look like they were done on a jelly plate, were they? No, I'm not handing them over. Mary, I'm not. You're just going to have to get to be friends with Amber, that's all. So these look like they're done on a jelly plate. They're really beautiful. I don't know if that's correct or not. So pretty. A whole big package of butterflies and backgrounds. Who couldn't love that? Okay, I'll put those back later. Chipboard stickers by Prima, and this is Midnight Garden. It is? Okay. So Amber said those were done on the jelly plate using the inks. Great job. Oh, these are pretty. So these are chipboard stickers. Oh, these are beautiful. These are really beautiful. Oh, butterflies and flowers. Those will be great on the front of a journal too. That's probably where I will use those. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is the never-ending package. I'm not kidding. The never-ending. Oh my goodness! Look at these. Holy moly! Holy moly! Look at these. All right, which way do these go? I guess it doesn't matter. Look, these are these stickers? Oh, they're giant stickers. They're giant butterfly stickers, you guys. Oh, these are beautiful. Amber, these are really cool. You are so kind. So kind. Look at how pretty these are. It'd be fun. Janet needs to watercolor these so I can watch her do it. Janet, are you hearing me? Janet, you need to... Oh, these are wall stickers. Giant stickers. Janet, you need to watercolor these so I can watch you do it. Oh my, and mandalas. Wow, these are gorgeous. Oh, I have to have a drink. Sorry. Clausman, if you can hear me, could you bring me some tea, please, or water? Because my coffee's going to run out here shortly, and I can tell that my voice is going to need it. Oh, these are beautiful. And these are stickers, too. See? Sticker. Oh, those are gorgeous. Thank you. My goodness. I am going to slap them a bunch of places. Oh, look. Open me. This must have taken Amber forever to put this together. Oh, my favorite things, bookmarks. Past the cake, there seemed no more to say. Isn't that the truth? Shine. These are big bookmarks too. I make bookmarks. People send me bookmarks. I love them, and I never have enough. Never have enough. Those are really beautiful. Nicely done. And a little pouch. A little pouch. You can never have too many pouches. I'm not kidding. That is the truth. Neo Color on Canson Mixed Media. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Wonderful. Wonderful background or whatever. Oh, and then she sent me some of the little bags. Just the plain little bags. So I don't have to worry about using the ones that she sent stuff in. How pretty are those? Cool. Barb has a cabana boy. You think so? And this is a card. Okay, let me look at it. I don't want to cry on camera today. Beautiful card. Oh, that's really sweet, Amber. Here's the card. I'm not going to cry, I don't think. Wishing you peace and joy. I hope you enjoy the things I've sent, just some bits and pieces. I hope you and your family have a wonderful holiday and peaceful and happy new year. Love always, Amber Rundle. Thank you so much. Thanks. I appreciate it. I could tell it was getting ready to go south. Thanks. Clausman to the rescue. Hey, Judy. Judy, I believe, is another one that might have hit. Judy, are you the one? Are you the Judy? That we have a lot of Judys. Judy, are you the one that hit the naughty list too? Hi, Tam. Yes, Tara, on the 24th, about 8 p.m. Eastern. Give or take a little bit. Yeah, Judy Wilson, are you the one that hit the naughty list? Fess up. If not, I don't want to accuse you. Yep, she hit the naughty list. Thank you so much, Amber. It's beautiful. Every bit and piece of it, I absolutely love. It's gorgeous. And I will enjoy it all. You are far too generous, but I appreciate it. So I'm going to throw it all back, gently place it. Throw it was a terrible thing to say. That was not what I meant. I'm going to gently place them back in the bag, the mailing package. So beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Complete with dog hair. See? Can you see? See all that? Muppet. Yeah, that is Muppet's fault. I love it. Thank you so much. Let's see. What else? So we got the Happy Mail done. I don't know if Lena's here or not, but I wanted to show these to Lena. And some of you may be interested in these as well. Lena did Miss Linux 2010. She did her stream, the one that was or her recording that aired today, was the Naughty List. Yeah, Naughty List CB. And have the kiddies made the Naughty List? Oh, yes. Definitely Chance has made the Naughty List. But anyway, she also did this table centerpiece thing that she did using a log cabin design. The funniest part of her video, I know this is a spoiler alert for any of you, but the part where she talks about her sewing machine, it's one of the funniest things I have seen about the sewing machine. Yes. It was great. Anyway, so I just thought I would show Lena some things about where she can go after because she did all kinds of stuff with the log cabin. I mean, okay, here's what Lena does. Lena doesn't just do one little thing and then call it done. That's what I would do. She did the thing for the center of the table, and then she started, it's like somebody crawled inside her head and said, "Ye shall make log cabin blocks, and then ye shall figure out later what to do with them." Oh, Annette, that was so sweet of you. Thank you. That was very sweet of you. So I lost my train of thought. Anyway, Annette threw me off for a second. So she did all these things with all of these log cabin things. I mean, she just kept putting them on the table and putting them on the table. I'm like, where did all this come from, right? Where did all this come from? So I remembered that I had a bunch of log cabin type stuff, and I thought, I'll just get them out and show them to her. Okay? So this is for Lena and anyone who's interested in log cabin quilts, etc. So this is the curved log cabin variation. Okay, take a look at that. That is a log cabin, but it's a variation of, right? Isn't that cool? 46 inches in diameter by the Quilted Lady. I don't know if the Quilted Lady, June Riker, I don't know if she's still doing patterns or anything. I have no idea. I've had these literally for years. You cannot buy a pattern today for $6. So that's how long I've had it. And because it still fits so nicely in the bag, it lets you know that I've never done anything with it. But I have it in case I want to. This one, this isn't log cabin, I don't think. No, this was something else. We'll just pretend that you didn't see that. This is Pentagon Plus. Same lady, June Riker, the Quilted Lady. Again, $6, but this is a different style of log cabin. Okay, so both of these are similar but different. Yeah, just take a look at those, right? And then this one I wanted to show her because this is a Christmas tree skirt done in the diamond pattern. Yeah, diamond pattern. And this one is by Lynn Greer. Again, I don't know if any of these are still available. I have one of these that I didn't make. Somebody else made for me. And it has gold lame and stuff in it. It's really very elegant. I didn't put it around my tree because I didn't want to dig for it. Anyway, I wanted to show all of those to Lena so that I could inspire her to continue her log cabin insanity. Yes. Okay. Let's talk creative challenge. I want to show you the things that I have from the creative challenge. Some of you were in the last two sessions that we did for the creative challenge show and share, the live sessions. And I painted this one on the stream. So these are from our merch, our Teespring store. Yeah, I need to do those mandalas, no kidding. They're so beautiful. Hi, Alicia. They're so beautiful. Alicia's here finally. Good. So this, when you buy these from the merch store, the Teespring store, they are just the line art. So I painted this one more or less, didn't finish it, just started it on Sunday with everybody. And what I used were a very limited color palette, because I bought one set of markers and 2 bottles of paint. I've not done this before. Hi, Marion. I haven't done these before, so I thought I'd play with them and see. These are Deco Art glass paint markers, so that's what I used, and the price was $12.99. And this is the set of markers, the set of colors that came in that little pack. Okay, so this is what they are. They were very limited. Paints right now are getting pretty hard to come by, but they did have these gloss enamels, which can also be used on glass and so forth. So I got black and white, and then the markers. So I'm just going to give you a close-up, and I've got to tilt it a little bit so that the light doesn't blind you. Some of this is marker. A lot of it is marker, and then some of it is using the white and the black. And then you cure it in the oven. Okay, so it cures in the oven. Now the letters over here got a little bit of halo around them, which I like, but that's chance, in case you couldn't tell. The colors did change a little bit in the oven, especially like this is pink. It's like a hot pink, and it changed a little bit in the oven. So anyway, there's that one. So there's Chance. And here's Charlie done in pop art colors. Just because. So we have Chance and we have Charlie. Yeah, it did go in the oven. I put it in a cold oven. I turned it on to 325 because according to the information that I found online, and he has a polka dot tie on, although you can, he has on a subtly polka dotted tie because, he's a little wild, so you can kind of see the polka dots there. So I put them in a cold oven on a foil lined baking tray. I turned it up to 325 because the information online said if you were using multiple products that had different temperatures, use the lower one. So I did, and I set my timer for 40 minutes. So by the time the oven temperature came up and did 40 minutes, I figured it got its 30 minutes of curing time. And then you turn it off, and I prop the oven door open and let it completely cool down, like overnight cool down. And that's how they turned out. So I thought they, for a limited color palette, I thought they turned out really cute. And I like the polka dots, but I didn't want to polka dot both of them, so Chance is polka dotty. Now, they tell you on the label and on the website that the paint is non-toxic. But then they also tell you don't put your mouth on it. So there you go. So if you are going to do this, the other side, the printing is down far enough that you could safely drink out of it. But knowing me and being right-handed, I would screw up and drink out of the wrong side. So what's going to happen with these are probably going to sit on my desk here and have pens and pencils. So, but aren't they cute? Didn't they turn out cute? Some of you were there on Sunday. So I just wanted to show you that. So those are, I think they're just going to be so cute on my desk. Now I want more colors of this paint. And I want more mugs. And I want, yeah. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. It is hard for me to only make one thing. So, anyway. So that is that. So those are the paints that I used for that. The tote bag is almost finished. So I'm going to show you that. Let's see. Put all my cards and stuff. I got a lot of stuff going on here today. Oh, I got some more of the stickers. It's taken me a while to accumulate all the stickers for whatever reason, because I didn't order them all at once. Anyway, so I'm just going to show them to you. So I got the stickers you can get in the small size or the larger size. Okay, so there's the big one, there's the small one. You do have to cut them out yourself, which I didn't find to be obnoxious, personally. I just cut them out. I just sat down with a pair of scissors and just cut them out, leaving a little bit of a white border around the edge. And so it didn't take very long, really. Here are the nephews. So we have the aunties, we have the nephews. So that's the small size in the nephews, the small size in the aunties, and the big one. Cousins. So we have the cousins. And we have fancies. So there's the fancies. I think I had these last week to show you. But I just got the uncles. So here's the uncles. They're so funny. Yeah. Anyway, so we have those. And then we have the sentiments. And I used some of these on some of the Christmas packages I did this year. Just, you know, for fun. So anyway, there's all of those. So I just wanted to show you those. Yeah. And we have the pouches. Some of them in the line drawing and some in the Goofy Relatives. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. If you have any questions, pop them in the capital letters in the chat. Hi, Denise. Okay, tote bag. Let's talk tote bag, shall we? And I gotta make a little bit of room here. And I told you, if you thought you were going to learn anything here today, you probably aren't. So don't give me any grief about, well, you didn't even do anything today. I told you I wasn't going to do anything today. The Creative Challenge, as I said, is still open until the end of this month. Okay, so you have until the end of this month, December 31st, to submit your photograph of your challenge. Get some great photographs coming in. And if you do one, great. If you do two, if you do all three, it doesn't matter. And let me see. I pulled up, hang on just a second here. I don't know whether the direct link is in the chat here or not. I don't know if Race is here. So give me just a second. Give me just one. Oh, I can't get that in the chat from here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. The direct link to the downloads is HowToGetCreative.com/creative-challenge-2020-download. Okay, so I've told it to you. I'm going to say it again. If Race was here, he would stick it in the chat. But here's what it is. So it's HowToGetCreative.com/creative-challenge-2020-download. I have the chat. The reason I can't do that, I can't do it because I'm on a different computer from the chat's on a different computer from the broadcast. Anyway, there you go. So that's that. Okay, so that will take you directly to download. You have to put your email address in, and then you get the download. And the download is all of the images. Okay? All right. So back to this. This is the tote bag. And this is what we worked on a couple weeks ago, I think. And it's almost done. Not quite, but it's almost done. So this is the tote bag. And this is the one that had the chance image on it. So we did a lot of this together, but I've done a little more work on it since then, and I thought I might play with it a little bit today. So there's the Let's Party, right? Now, when I put this on the tote bag, you might be able to see a little bit of a halo around it. Some of the ink ran, you know, so I'm just going to have to do something to camouflage that. So here he is. So what I have done, I'm going to just give you the overview and then I'll come in so you can see. So what I've done so far, this was tissue paper that was stamped, which is probably what got activated by the matte medium. And this is, the letters are in the Pigma Micron pens. So that has been put on with matte medium. So that's what he's saying. Then after that, I used paint markers and I re-outlined most of him and added some embellishment to his glasses and so forth. And, you know, detailed his eyes. And then I outlined the blades of grass using Posca paint pens. Muppet's not done. She's in process. I'm going to show her to you in a minute. And then these are all tissue paper as well. Okay, so these are all tissue paper. That came from Joggles in an order that I placed with them. So I'm going to play around with these a little bit and embellish these a little bit more. But I just wanted you to see where he was so far. Yes, that's right. That is it. Thanks, Annette. So it's HowToGetCreative.com / and then you'll see Annette Peterson put in the rest of that. If, like I said, if Race was here, he'd put that in, but he's not. So there you go. And I'll tell you, there's just too many things for me to do to go dig that up in the computer that I'm watching the chat on. So anyway, but isn't it cute? I think it's cute. I love it. I love it. So anyway, I'm going to play around with that a little bit more. And the body, we did that a couple weeks ago. The body of the cat and the blades of grass, those are all tissue paper. Yeah, we won't worry about it. As long as people see that that's what the tail end of the link is, that's fine. Good enough. Moving on, right? Good enough, moving on. My favorite words. Okay, Joycey is going to be upset with me because I'm going to show you the Muppet. Joycey's going to be upset with me. And she'll scream and yell here in a minute. But that's okay. It's okay. So the one that we worked on last week is Muppet on the pillow. And the reason I'm doing all these is not because I'm so enamored with my animals. It's just to give you ideas. Just to give you ideas. Anyone? Tara wants coffee. Thanks, Joan. Okay, so here is Muppet, and this is on the pillow, okay? So this is on the pillow, and we'll just start counting down because Joycey's going to have a fit here in a minute, and I know. Sorry, Joycey. So all the pieces on this were done with fabric. Most of it's just scraps, and using fusible web, a heat-activated fusible web, and I have fused all the pieces down to the surface. I decided I wanted to add some stitch to this, and so I have taken it apart. So I've taken the pillow apart, okay, except for the part where the zipper is, and I left that connected. So I'll just work around that. There you go, Linda. Ratting me out. Yeah, I didn't like the nose. The nose that we had on there was Kitty's, and I just didn't like it, so I changed it out. I changed it because she's a star, so I put a star nose. I didn't like the cat nose. And I will probably put some lace or trim of some kind down here because I didn't quite gauge my my dimensions quite right. Yeah, that goes to the Teespring. That goes to a different place, Barbara. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. No worries. So anyway, all of these pieces have been fused down to the surface. I did the letters with fabric as well and fused those down. So everything is fused in place. And so now I'm ready to play around with stitch on it. So you can see in the back, that's the printed version. And then after that's over with, then I'm hoping that I can figure out how to put the lights on. I have enough lights. I have enough sets of lights here that I could burn the house down. we will not do that. But I have lots of lights to see if we can light her up. And in case you didn't see these before, these are really nice little sets of lights. And can you see? They're LED lights. They're just so tiny. So if I can figure out a way to make that happen, I will. These are the warm white, and I also got them in the cool white. So, and they do have a switch on them so you can turn them on and off. So that's kind of my thought about that. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Bye, Gail. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Okay, so there's that. So I will do something with these, you know, finish it up. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. But I thought I would give you just a close-up view so you could see exactly what we did. And some of the, obviously some of the outline, I've left some of the outline, sometimes on purpose, sometimes not, around it. I don't know how it's going to turn out. You know, this is one of those things that I'm just going to have to mess around with. This is her, you know, her necklace out of sparkly Quilters Lame fabric. Her earrings are the same thing. And so I'm just going to have to play around with it and see. This is the kind of thing that's hard for me to do on stream because I spend, you know, let's be realistic about this. This could take me, you know, a week to figure out what I'm going to do. It could. Oh, Race is here. Race, could you please, pretty please, put in the direct download link to the challenge? I told him what it was, but I didn't. You know how I am. You know how I am. If you could put the link in, that would be, we would be so happy. Anyway, so the Muppet pillow will continue. Okay. Use tulip paint. I'm going to stitch. I like stitch. So I may use some fabric paints for some of the stuff, but I'm going to stitch because I like stitching. I like the stitch. Anywho, so there's that. So there's the Muppet. And it doesn't have to all be meticulously, you know, even with outlines and that kind of stuff. Some people would have to have it all very even. I'm not one of those. So there you go. Okay. CB is here. CB, I showed your card. Yes, CB, I showed your card. CB of the naughty list. Another reason she's on the naughty list, she just said to tell my son to tell me to start over. Another reason you would be on the naughty list, CB. Okay, let's play with this a minute, shall we? let's play with this a minute. So what I have inside this tote bag is I have a piece of, this is a part of a mailing box sandwiched with plastic around it. Oh, thanks, Alicia. Did I tell you the story? Did I tell you the story about the sweater? I think I did on when I decorated the tree last week. My granddaughter, who is in her, when she did this, when she asked me this, she was in her early to mid-20s. And she asked me one time if I had an ugly Christmas sweater, she needed to go to a party. And this was the only Christmas sweater I had, which I didn't think was ugly. So I told her I didn't have one. And then about, I don't know, it was months later, she was over and we were looking at something in my cedar chest, which is where the sweater is stored. This is one of Clausman's pins, by the way. This is one of the, this is one of our resin pins that's been painted and finished and all that. Hi, Judy. So anyway, I didn't say anything, you know, because I didn't think it was ugly. Anyway, she saw it in the cedar chest and she said, she started laughing. She said, "I thought you said you didn't have an ugly sweater." She did. And I'm like, I was sort of like, oh, well, I didn't think it was that ugly. You know, I like it because it's different. Anyway, I guess it does qualify as ugly Christmas sweater. I don't know. Anyway, so, okay, let me look at my list. All right. I think we're ready for doing this. I'll get something set up to do this. I know, isn't that funny, Sherry? Yeah, it just goes to show you how different we are when we're in different ages and spaces. All right. So I'm thinking, before I start into this, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to put, just because I like spots and dots and circles, I have a container full of paints and stuff. And I thought what we would do, hang on just a second here. I thought what I might do is to put some embellishment around here, and I think the best thing for me to do is to do that with fabric paint and just do some dotting using either a stylus or something. And then I also have some of these little dauber things, sponge dauber things, and I thought we might just, you know, add some colors around just because we can, because enough is never enough, right? Enough is never enough. I don't know if there's any, honestly, CB, I don't know if there are any pins on in the Etsy shop or not. We took photographs. I don't think Ray's got them on the site because, you know, he got busy. He does have a life. And we took pictures of the pin blanks. They have the backs, the pin backs on them, but they're not painted. So I don't think those ever got on the Etsy shop yet. So anyway. Okay, so back to this. Yeah, they're just, this is to hide the bottom of the cat. And these are tissue paper, different tissue papers that I just randomly cut out and then with some paint pen on them. So anyway, okay, so let's do this and see what happens. So I think because of the black outlines, I think I'm going to use black fabric paint. And I'm going to put dots around that. And then I have these colors in the fabric paint that kind of, you know, kind of pick up the rest of it. And I might do some just random circles. I don't know. We may not get that far. Who knows? We may not get that far. So what I have are my favorite dotting tools are styluses, and I think that's what most people use. These are the Martha Stewart styluses. I don't know if these are even still available, but they have different sizes of dots. I think we'll use the big dot just because. So, if you have any questions, be sure you put them in all caps, and maybe I'll see them. If Race will stop having a life. Yeah. Sorry, I blurred you out there for a minute. We don't want him to stop having a life now, do we? No. But I have to say that I really love the way that the mugs turned out. You know, very limited color palette, but I have to say I really loved how these turned out. The way it cured in the oven, I'm very happy with. I think they're adorable. I think they're adorbs. I think they're adorbs. Oven cured paint. There you go. Anyway, who knew? Okay, so let's it's gonna drive the camera crazy, so we gotta give it a little space. So this paint that I'm using, this is from Hobby Lobby. It was $2.49 a bottle. It is called Soft. It's Fabric Creation Soft Fabric Ink is what it's called. So it's kind of runnier than fabric paint. All right, so let's try this. All right, maybe if we go from the top down, I don't know, top down, bottom up, whatever it is, I will, you know, it'll be backwards to what I really wanted to do. So it doesn't really matter. All right, let's start at the top and come down. Well, the good news is if I scum up the sweater, then it really will be, really will be in the ugly sweater category, right? So it really doesn't matter. Thank you, Race. I just saw that. Okay, what's whatever that is needs to be tossed. Race. Thank you. Judy was serious about what? Did I? Thank you, Race. Oh, okay, got you. All right. Okay, so I'm going to start, I don't know, we'll just start up here. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Take off my sweater. It's all right. It's okay. Okay, so we're going to start up here. I have black paint. I have a stylus, and we're just going to go for it. If you want your dots to be the same size, you have to dip every time. Okay, got to dip every time. See if I can arrange this so you guys can see without letting it run off the edge. The Siamese cat with a party hat is funny, isn't it? All right, so this week, or actually it was last week, it was last Friday, I was beaten feet prior to Friday to get Christmas packages that had to go in the mail to get them done. Normally, I'm not very early with mailing Christmas packages. Because I am always trying to get 14 things done before they go out in the mail, right? I think these are going to be cute. I don't know if anybody else is going to like it, but I think it's cute with the dots because I like dots and I like this. Anyway, we're going to keep going. So I was up late Thursday night making sure that I had everything done, you know, in the packages, because I had quite a few things that had to go in the mail. So I got finished with the stream last Friday, and I had to eat something, so I did that, relaxed for a little bit, and then later in the late afternoon, we took off and went to the post office. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm just gonna take my time. I'm not gonna be upset when I get there and there's a huge long line, because, you know, I had myself all braced for how bad the line was gonna be. It wasn't that bad when we got there. And there was one lady in front of me by herself. And she had, I should have known this was problems. She had an open mailing bag, and whatever the item was that she was going to stuff into it, but it was open. Now, not too long ago, this branch of the post office, if you got there and you didn't have your stuff ready, you weren't going up there to the clerk. You might go up there and ask them a question, but then they're going to send you, you know, if your thing isn't ready, they're sending you somewhere else until you got your package ready and addressed and so forth. And so this lady comes up to the front of the line. It's her turn. And before she gets up there, she says to me, turns to me, and she says, "You ready for this one?" She says, "It won't take me that long to have this done," or something on that order. It won't take me that long. Okay. Don't lie, people. Don't lie. It's not becoming. It is not becoming when you lie about things. Anyway, I like it. I like the spots. I like the spots and dots. I think it's cute, because what I wanted to do with this is to call out these little cat bubbles. So that's going to do that. Okay, we're going to call that good and keep going. So anyway, so I'm immediately, and Clausman is with me, because, you know, it was taking two of us to carry the stuff into the post office. And I just turned around and looked at him. We kind of, you know how you do, kind of get the silent communication that passes between you. And so the lady that was at the window got done with whatever she was doing, and the lady that's right ahead of me, that it's not going to take me very long lady, she gets up there and has this whole conversation with the postal clerk. Now, he's in no hurry whatsoever. It doesn't bother him at all. Okay? Doesn't bother him at all. That if there's a line clear out into the mall, that's okay with him. It doesn't bother him. Because he's just going to take care of the person and then go to the next person and then go to the next person. He's not Speedy Gonzales, in other words. So they have this whole conversation, and you know, about should she use this package, this envelope that she has, or should she use a priority envelope. And so he weighs it, and he tells her it's going to cost this much if she uses the priority envelope, and it's going to cost this much if she uses her envelope, and it's going to cost this much if she wants to send it overnight. Oh, she doesn't want to send it overnight. Oh, no. That's just that is way too much. Way too much. Overnight, too expensive. I'm like, oh, you've got to be joking. Why has she not figured this out already? So then she finally decides, okay, now remember, this isn't going to take her very long. So then she decides that she's going to opt for the priority envelope. Okay, good. So she gets the priority envelope, and he does not send her away to go and fill it out. He lets her stand right there with a whole line full of people all the way back. Now, it's accumulating, right? The line of people is accumulating. But that's no skin off his nose. He's fine. You know, it doesn't bother him. He's just getting paid, you know. If he's there till, you know, an hour and a half after the post office closes, that's okay, because he's going to get overtime. So it's fine with him. He's fine. It's no big deal. So what if it hacks off all the rest of these people? Doesn't matter. He's good. So he sits there, you know, and he waits on her to fill out the mailing label. And now she says, do you have a priority mailing label? He says, yes, I do. So he gets that. He gives that to her. So each one of these steps is taking quite a while. So she fills it out, and as she closes up her package, she says to him, she says, will you staple this closed for me? And he says, well, I don't, he said, tape will do just fine. And she says, well, I have tape. Okay, she has tape, but she didn't bring her stapler with her because she was counting on the postal clerk to have a stapler to staple said package closed. Okay, are you catching my drift? Tori says she thinks she came to her post office. No kidding. So she gets her package closed up, and as she finally gets it completely closed and the label stuck on it, she says, are you sure you don't have any staples? And he says, he holds up his stapler, which was like just a regular paper stapler. It would not have stapled a package closed at all. And he says, I don't think this will work. All this time, the line of people is getting longer and longer. And Clausman and I are giving, you know, everybody's masked up. But you can still say a lot with your eyes, right? You can say a whole lot with your eyes with the mask over your face. Anyway, so we're giving each other the look. And I'm like, I am so glad that I pre-decided before I ever went to this. I decided that however long it took, it's however long it took. I'm not going to worry about it, right? I'm not just going to worry about it. Hello, Mary. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. It's close, but not it. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, now I think that's cute, the polka dots around the kitties. What do you think? If you don't like it, don't tell me. If you don't like it, don't tell me. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. And then I'll probably do the same thing around this, because I got to hide that shadow. It looks like it's dirty. It's just where the ink did something. I'll probably do that up there. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so she was really determined about the staples, and he was equally determined that he wasn't going to staple. But she says, well, okay, if you don't have staples, I'll get the tape. I have tape. So she has her tote bag over her purse or something. So she starts digging. She starts digging in this whatever she has with her, tote bag or whatever. She's now digging. Yes. Jan's talking about Christmas cards or cards being seasonal. Yes, I do my cards in, I usually try to send out my cards between Christmas and New Year's, sometimes after New Year's. So even if the card is Christmassy looking, you don't get it till after Christmas because I'm not gonna play that game. You know, it's enough that I just get the packages mailed. So anyway, yeah. So she's digging in her bag for the tape. So she finds her tape. Okay. Hi, Signa. No kidding. Signa says, hope no one, we're lip readers with all the masks. But you can say all kinds of things with your eyes above a mask. You can smile with your eyes. You can roll your eye. There's a lot of things you can say with your eyes. No kidding, Mickey. She says she worked for the post office. Do not use staples. For real, people, don't use staples. I don't know what her problem was, but anyway. What her obsession was with staples. All right, back to this. So anyway, she finally finds, do you like the dots? Michelle says they look good. Okay. All right, good. I'm glad you approve because I like them. Okay. Michelle and I are on the same page. That's what counts, right, Michelle? Now, this fabric ink at some point starts to get thick, so it doesn't serve you to get, oops. Well, that was terrible. That was you probably can't see that. Yes, you can. That is a hair that flipped out. Oh. I don't know whether I can get that off of there or not. Let's see. All right, I have done surgery. Now, can I get that off? Or maybe we'll just leave it. It looks like confetti. We'll leave it. Where that hair came from, I have no idea. Oh well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Moving on. It's a tote bag, Barb. It's a tote bag. Forget about it. So anyway, the lady finally gets her package taped up. Again, everyone is just standing there waiting because there's one clerk, because they're not going to hire a second clerk for whatever reason, you know, money and all that. And so everyone's just waiting, making eye contact with each other, rolling their eyes and making silent comments with their eyeballs. And so she finally gets the package taped up. Remember, it wasn't going to take her very long because that's what she said. She gets it taped up. The postal clerk begins to do the magic with, you know, securing the postage for it. And then she says, just a minute, I need to check in my phone to make sure I got the right address. Lady. I feel like Jerry Lewis in some of his routines. Lady. Now she has to find her phone. Now she has to dig in her phone until she finds the address and checks it with the one that she wrote on the magic piece of paper to make this, to put on the address label, which she has already filled out and handed to the postal clerk, who has now rung up the postage, but now she's going to check it to see if she got the right address. Smack my face. Smack her face. Oh my God, I was ready. By that point, Clausman and I are ready to do bodily harm to this broad. Like, you have got to be joking. So after another 5 minutes, I have no idea how long she was at that counter, but it was a long ass time. She finally determines that she did use the right address. And so then she has to pay, but she has to dig, you know, now she has to find her source of payment, which I think was a card, so she got to dig for that. And I'm thinking, the post office is going to get closed before I ever even get my packages mailed. Anyway, the transaction is finally secured and done. And she walks off, and by this point, the postal clerk and I are having eye contact, you know, in a whole silent conversation. And I've gotten to the point where I'm shaking my head and he's rolling his eyes, and Clausman and I are, you know, trying to keep from popping a cork over this and trying to remind ourselves that, you know, everyone deserves to get their packages mailed. Her package is just as important to her as my packages are to me, you know. So I gotta just be patient, be kind. One of my standard things every morning is to, just for today, I will practice kindness. I gotta quit saying that. Because I just get all these chances to, you know, it's not that everybody's so worthy of kindness. It's just, you know what I mean. Anyway. So, finally, she gets her package mailed, pays for it. She turns around. She's walking down. Now the aisle of people is all the way back to the mall and out in the mall. Okay, we have people lined up 6 feet apart. Except for Clausman and me, because we live together. We don't have to be 6 feet apart. At least nobody has told us that we now have to be 6 feet apart from each other. And as she's walking back and walking out, she goes, oh, well, that was an ordeal. Lady, you're the one that made it the flippin' ordeal. Are you kidding me? Like, apparently that was a post office clerk's. Lady, kindly move along. No kidding. Oh my goodness. That's my post office story. Yes, that's my post office story. Okay, we now have 3 kitty circles dotted. I like the dots. I think they're cute. And the confetti that blooped on that one. Yeah, that's the way it is. Anyway, have you guys run into... I know, Anne, right? Oh, that was an ordeal, she says. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, lady. But the funniest part about the whole blooming thing is her thing in the beginning of it, where she assures me that it's not going to take very long. I'm like, oh, don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie about this, lady. Don't lie. Don't lie. The appropriate thing is to say, I don't know how long this is going to take. I'll try to be quick, but I don't think that was in her vocabulary or her reality. Oh, that was an ordeal. It's like, lady. Anyway, thanks, Kathy. I know, Patricia, it's so true. I have plenty of those. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. And then there was the masked Nazi. Have you run into any of those yet? I mean, people, let me tell you something. Just in case just in case there's anybody listening to me anywhere that this might help, okay? Everybody's dealing with the insanity that we're dealing with right now. Not just you, not just me, everybody. We're all dealing with it. We're all trying to navigate something we've never navigated before, okay? All of us. Yeah, so when we first went under the mask order and the social distancing mandate where I live, I went to my local grocery store, which is very close, has a Starbucks kiosk inside. And so it's very handy and very dangerous, all wrapped into one. And so I went there when this was on a, I don't know, Saturday, I think, to pick up a coffee. It is my treat that I treat myself to every day. Because I'm not going anywhere else. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not spending money doing stuff, you know, so that's where I go once a day with my mask on, doing my social distancing. I'm being good. And when the signs were on the floor that said, go this way, go that way, I followed the signs. Now, there are a lot of people that didn't, but I followed the signs because I'm trying really hard to have a decent attitude, although most of the time, quite frankly, my attitude sucks, but that's okay, you know. So anyway, this one day, I am standing in line at Starbucks. I'm by myself. Clausman is not with me. And there's quite a line of people, because that typically is what happens on the weekends there. There's quite a line of people. So everybody's spread out, 6 feet apart, spots on the floor. Everybody's doing their thing. Lady in front of me, the masked Nazi, she's in front of me. There's a lady in front of her who is paying for her coffee. But she's taking quite a while. And so she's doing her thing. I guess there were 2 people in front of me. There was the masked Nazi and then this other person. And they were having a conversation, 6 feet apart. I'm behind them. Now, the door to the store is not very far away from this entrance, from this kiosk. Okay, everything's kind of close together right there. And so, you know, if they had known that this was going to happen, they might have moved that kiosk a little further apart. If anybody had, you know, from the door, they might have done that, right? Oh, this is cute. I don't know if you guys like this, but I love it. I love this. All right, we're going to put a little dot here because I need a little dot that's going to just poke out. The reason I have 2 puddles of black paint here, by the way, is, yeah, that's cute. That's picky to do that, but that's all right. I can be picky if I want. It's my tote bag. I don't even know what I was saying. Anyway, masked Nazi. You should make it, I'm the naughtiest person you will meet today. There you go, Janet. Okay, so I'll finish telling you this story because I don't really want to put my hand in this paint. Oh, the reason I have 2 puddles of paint is because the first one had started to get a little tacky, so that's why I got the second puddle of paint. Anyway, so we're all lined up. Everybody's waiting. If you want your coffee, you're going to wait. And, you know, it gets me out of the house. I'm not gone very long. I go in, I get to see a few other people, and then I do my thing, and then I come back home. And it's like, I can deal with the world now because I've had a breather, and I realize that I don't want to be around the public. So it's all good. Okay, so you got the picture. Kiosk, the entrance to the store is over here. Kiosk, people are lined up, you know. And this poor man makes a fatal decision. He comes in the store. That was his first mistake. He entered the grocery store. And he wants to get from the door back to the produce section, which means that he has to cut through the line of people that are 6 feet socially distanced apart. Now, I don't see a problem with this personally. Everybody had masks on. I didn't see a problem. He was going to walk and go back there. He walks behind the masked Nazi. Okay, he walks behind her. Didn't touch her. You know, everybody sort of stepped apart. He walked through. Everything's fine. Polka dots are my jam right now. That is for sure. They're easy. And so he walks through, and the masked Nazi person whips around, and she says, "Stay away from me, buddy." Okay. Which sort of surprised me. I'm like, well, he didn't touch you. He didn't even get close to you. He didn't breathe on you. He had on a mask. You have on a mask. Everybody has, you know. And so he gets a few feet away, and then you could tell in his head, he goes, "Somebody's talking to me?" And he turns back and he looks at her, and he goes like this, like, "You're talking to me?" And she said, "You're too close. You're supposed to be 6 feet away from me." And he says, "Oh," and turned around and walked off. And I thought, well, that was the best response he could have come up with. Are you guys still here, or am I just talking to myself? I could just be talking to myself, but that's okay. Because the only interaction I see is chatbot or Nightbot talking. Anyway, and I probably lost the whole audience by this time anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm going to finish telling this story. So anyway, at that point, she turns back and she just gives him what for. She just gives him what for, you know, to the person behind her about how stupid he is. I mean, she let him know how stupid. She let everybody else know how stupid this man was. Okay, thanks you guys. So the people in front of her are done. She now steps up to the thing because she has had this long, you know, explosion about stupidity and thoughtlessness and all of that. So then she steps up to the counter, and she has on a mask, and so then she pulls her mask down to make her order. And I'm thinking, well, that's a little sketchy. That's a little sketchy. It's like the mask, the whole purpose of the mask, you know. She makes her order. She pulls out her debit card. She sticks it in the machine, which it's a credit card machine, debit credit machine. But a debit card, you have to put in a PIN number. And so now, with her exposed finger, she puts in her numbers and all that stuff. All this time, her mask is down. She does that thing, and then she pulls her mask back up. So if there's anything on the debit machine PIN pad, she's now transferred that to her face because now she pulls her mask up. She does her thing. She goes down to the other end of the machine, feeling very self-righteous about the whole thing, and that she has protected herself totally because she told the big bad man to stay away from her. It's just like, oh my goodness. Yeah, exactly, Janice. Could be. We know about those Karens, don't we, Jersey? And if anybody's here is named Karen, don't be offended by that. It's just it's kind of like Nick the Booksmith talks about Donna. Sometimes you just need a name. So anyway, I just like, you know, thank goodness I didn't get close to her and I didn't get my rear end handed to me, and and I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything to her about how stupid she was, but boy, my mind was thinking it, you know. You have to be careful when you get your mouth open. Because, you know, the truth is we're all in the coping strategy during the holidays. We're all dealing with it. Okay? And everybody needs to do the best they can. Yes, Janet. Totally. Patience, kindness, you know, we should practice that all the time. But right now, it's a lot more necessary. I'm just saying. And not judging each other for things, because the minute you start judging someone else and their behavior and their choices, guess what happens? You're going to do something so stupid yourself that it just defies explanation. Anyway, as Janet M. Young would say, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Whatever. People. Yeah, but oh, she was protected from that big bad man that walked behind her. Anyway. Okay, enough of me griping. Anyway, we're going to take one final look at this tote bag. Yeah, because this is all we're going to do today. All we're going to do today is put on some polka dots. That's all we did. So there's polka dots after. Polka dotless. See, don't you think it needs polka dots? Polka dots after. Before. After. Yeah, I think it looks cute. I don't know what else I'll do to it. Put the polka dots on the other side. And then I'm probably going to dot around this just to cover up that mess that I made up there. And then I'm probably going to call it, I'll probably sign it and call it good and move on. Move on down the road. Okay. Merry Christmas, really, Mickey. Anyway, okay, so that is the size of that. Be sure, if you want to participate in the Creative Challenge, which I hope you do, it doesn't cost a thing. It costs you your email address. That's it. Okay? That's it. I know, I like the dotted circles. Me too. I think it's cute. So, no stream next a week from today, which is Drama Free Friday, but it's also Christmas, so we're not going to do that. And then, but we will have it on Christmas Eve. Okay? Christmas Eve. And so we will do that about 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll make sweet petals. So you're going to be in my kitchen. I'm going to be streaming from my phone. Wish me luck that I'm a little less clumsy than I was last Saturday when I trimmed the tree. Once we got started, we were in pretty good shape, right? Oh, Mickey, thank you. That's bless your heart. That was very kind of you. So I will see you on Christmas Eve. Those of you that need a place to go, you can come over and hang out with me. Hang out with us, making sweet petals. And I'll think up some kinds of stuff. I'm full of trivia. Stories and such. Yeah, my family is always fodder for stories. Always. All right, I will see you until I see you guys again. If I don't see you during the Christmas Eve, I will see you on New Year's Day. That'll be the next regular Drama Free Friday. Hoping everything stays safe and wonderful and so forth for you. Stay healthy, stay safe, do your thing. Be kind, okay, people? Be kind. Be kind. Be patient. Be kind. It's not easy for anybody. Yeah. And I will see you before you know it. As I always say, remember to get creative today because you know it's easy. Okay? See you next time. Bye, everybody.